I think it was called Top Hatter, but he was, killing the game with that. Eric and I got a little involved with him with that. And then recently, he's been doing some other stuff, and he's been really working with the crypto like 24/7. And him and I just linked up like on Friday because I was buying like the big stuff on like Coinbase, like Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I knew there was money in this type of stuff, but with my attention deficit, like how hard it is to figure this stuff out, I really just didn't have the energy to like try to watch these videos and stuff. So then Matt, and I'm a pretty quick learner too. So Matt did a Zoom with me, and like I just picked it up like really simple. And the same day he taught me it, I did like 5 people's set up their wallet. I helped them all buy like at least Elongate and Safe Mars and Safe Moon, and I really figured it out. And then I even figured out a way to actually bypass one of the things that he taught me to make it even easier. And then, but now I'm running into some complications with, obviously the BNB today. So the goal is really to help everybody out on this call. This is an exciting time. There's something new that's going on. I invested $1,700 on Friday. I'm up to $5,000. I can honestly tell you, I don't remember doing anything like that before, where I can put $1,700 on a Friday, and on Monday have $5,000 in my account. So there's got to be something to this, and that's why like a lot of times it's not that I'm not a big believer, but this girl was telling me that like Dodgy and all these things are like a joke, and she invests in Tesla and AT&T and all these other things, and good for her. But I can guarantee you, if you bought Tesla on Friday, you weren't going to make $5,000 by Monday. So there's something definitely going on here. So Matt's going to just basically, break it down. He's going to show us how to like do everything that we're doing on Trust Wallet, some backdoor ways to try to overcome the challenges with the BNB today, in case we have those issues in the future, and whatever else you guys want to talk about. So let's get it on, baby. Let me make Matt the host, and make host. And there we go. Matt, you are on, my friend.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. I'd be tuning in too if I was trying to figure this thing out or add to what you already know, because I'm sure there's people here that are already messing with crypto and stuff like that. I've been trading stocks since like the pandemic started. Had some ups, had some downs, had some downs, had some ups, and then I finished down. Got frustrated, and then I started eyeballing crypto, and seeing like cheaper stuff that you can get less than a penny. Of course, Doge was one of those that put that on my spectrum. So basically, within the last 60 days, 90 days probably in total, I really went heavy into crypto. Joined forces with my brother and 2 other, like a couple, in a group chat. And we just started doing what we call, our due diligence. What coin is about to trend, or, what platform can you buy it on? And, I got really familiar with copy and pasting the wallets and sending it. And, I'm pretty big on references. So if you hear a lot of references, that's pretty much to try to simplify what seems to be like a big world. So basically Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, to me, that's ways to change your digital currency from me to someone. Crypto is no different than that. The only big difference is it's decentralized. So it's not region-based, it can be international. So a lot of what we're speaking about to get these new coins that are coming out that aren't on the platform are basically to that effect. So you can go to Coinbase right now and search Safe Moon, and you can't get it there. And that's because they haven't been authorized there. So what we have to do is take the money from your bank account, debit card or credit card, which is digital currency that's not tangible, and convert it into another coin, which could be Bitcoin or Binance, which is BNB. Once you purchase that, which to me is to decentralize, not have it as a US denomination, and then you convert it into the coin. So that authorizes you to make that purchase, because now you're bridging the gap between what's not authorized yet on these apps to what is authorized. And I think that's some of the stuff that I spoke with George about right off the bat. I said, hey, we're buying coins that already pop. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, they're like a penny, they're 2 pennies, they're 3 pennies. And I said, well, what if you can get one that has 9 zeros and then a 1? And that's what people are doing. So Safe Moon started off with probably 7 or 8 zeros and a 1. And, comparing this to stocks, there's pre-IPOs. You need millions of dollars to participate in that. We're at a disadvantage. We're the small fish, they're the sharks, they're the whales. And for me, this leveled the playing field. So getting a coin pre-sale pretty much means getting that first 1,000% or 10,000%. In reference to stocks, it might be that first 50% or that first 100%. So at the end of the day, this is where my mind just went like, okay, it's go time. We have to figure this out. And that's pretty much what I want to show you. So I'll share my screen so I don't talk too much. I'm a visual learner. You'll see that like my dollar amounts are X'd out. I think I can navigate through the app without like sharing how much I have in my wallet and stuff like that. But if I have to show that in order to navigate, just don't think I'm trying to like say, oh, I have money. I'm pretty much really just trying to take people on this journey with me because there was a guy that I tried to ask him to show me how to do stocks, how to trade, how to buy, how to understand it. And he said, you'll get it, you'll learn it. And I thought that was quite disrespectful. It's like, okay, I pretty much don't need to like beg when I ask for something, but I showed the genuine personal interest to learn the market and you kind of brushed me off. So sure enough, I went and learned myself. So that's why I'm like so giving and so like informative, because like, why not? You don't know who's out there struggling throughout the pandemic. You don't know who got, $200 and they're like, if I could just turn this into $1,000, I can make it till next week. Or even someone who is, has a couple bucks and they want to enhance that. So that's just who I am. You guys just, most of you probably just met me, but that's how I am. And that's why, I reached out to George and said, hey, we could do this. And that's why we're on this call, to kind of show you. So I'll go ahead and, so first thing, the first app that you'll need to get is Trust Wallet. It has like a shield and it's white in the background. So I'll share my screen and then I'll show you. And if you notice in the chat, I pinned my Microsoft Word document and it does have 2 other links in there. And it'll show you 2 other apps you should get, because on the Trust Wallet that I'm about to show you, the coin you have to buy to go get a coin like SafeMoon, that server's down a lot. And that's what George was just talking about. We're finding some little situations where that app, that part of it's down and we have workarounds. So I'll stick to just the one to keep it simple. And then I will probably get a little bit further into the workarounds, but also by showing. George, you think I should ask if there's any questions right now? Or should I just?
Why don't we like do a segment and then we'll ask questions on that segment?
All right, cool.
That we won't, otherwise we might not get going at all.
Got it. And I might answer those questions right away, so. By showing. All right, so I'm gonna start broadcast. George, let me know if you could see this then.
Yeah, I see everything. Your screen sharing everything. Perfect.
Okay, cool. So this is the Trust Wallet. When you get into the Trust Wallet, this is pretty much where you can send at the top a specific coin and you send it to the address and you put the dollar amount. So send the address, dollar amount. This is where you can receive. And this is where you can buy. You might see a lot of alerts for my watch list. So for example, there's 2 different networks, Picture, Visa, and MasterCard. Some stores, most stores take all of them, but say one store only took Visa, and that's Ethereum. Some coins only let you do that. That's the one at the top. And then, vice versa, BNB could be like MasterCard. They only accept that. So if we were buying SafeMoon, we would be buying BNB. So through the Trust Wallet, when you go to buy BNB, I think I need to get off of, I was on airplane mode, hoping I didn't get crazy text messages. So you see how this is not available. This is going to force me to have to like tell you guys the workaround. But at this point, when this is back up, they go through a third party called Simplex. So You might want to write that down so you're familiar with it. Simplex is basically their merchant processor, like PayPal, if you were on eBay. So then you go ahead and purchase your BNB. Once you purchase your BNB, you would go back to look at the bottom here where there's wallet, browser, and all that stuff down there. There's a browser within the app. When you go to websites inside the app, it communicates to your wallet and it knows your balance. But the Pancake Swap, which is at the top here, that communicates with Ethereum. And then there's coins that let you purchase there. Ethereum has a nice little fee when you make purchases. So proceed with caution. Before you fully submit and buy the coins, it will disclose it. And you just have to like decide if it's worth it or not. The second one down is called Uniswap. Uniswap is off of, wait, I think I said that backwards. My apologies. Pancake is off of BNB, Binance. The second one is off of Ethereum. Sorry about that, but you'll see it as we go along. So when you click on Pancake Swap, it's at the top here. It usually would say to connect. So I was logged in already. Now, let me back up one more like second. So again, my wallet is like my balances. Make believe these are all different types of cards, right? And BNB within like my card in my wallet would be right here. So up here with these stars here, it'll say if I have a balance or not. If I have $100 in there and I go to the browser and I go to buy a coin through Pancake Swap, at that top left, notice it's the same symbol, same network, BNB, Smart Chain. So
just let them know that. So I might just jump in a couple here.
Yep,
First,
please do.
Did you tell them that if they have if they have an iPhone, there is no browser, right? Did you tell them that or no?
I did not.
Okay, so if you have an iPhone, you're not going to be able to get to Pancake Swap because you have no browser. If you have an Android, you will have an icon on the bottom that says it's a little 4 squares on the bottom of this photo. It'll say app. So in the iPhone, like with Michael today, I had to send him the link. There's a link, like a whatever you want to call that. I don't know if we can put it on the screen or not, but if you need the link, let me know. But once you click the link, it'll automatically put in. It's actually, let's see if I can tell you guys what it is. It's actually, let me see here. It's
I'll add it to the notes on the Microsoft Word document I shared.
So once you get that little link, you click the link, it'll open up a browser. You'll have a permanent browser for you. Also, and Matt's been doing this for a long time, so it's probably like a lot of things he thinks is, not that he forgets, but since I'm new to it, I noticed a couple things. Like I got stuck. I had to call Matt. When Matt opened that Pancake Swap up, in the left-hand corner, Matt, can you go back to that, Matt?
Yeah.
In the left-hand corner where you see that, like, if Matt can use the cursor, I guess, because they probably see your cursor, where you see the Smart Chain BNB logo up there in the black next to Pancake, the lock, that's usually defaulted to Ethereum normally. So you'll be confused there, like trying to do your trade and wondering why you can't. You have to click on that Ethereum logo and put in that Smart Chain. Matt, can you show them how to do that real quick? Once you do it once, it stays forever. Then see that normally that's what it looks like when you normally open up Pancake for the first time. Then Matt has to go to that little diamond up there, which is the Ethereum logo, and click Smart Chain, and then it'll stay on Smart Chain forever.
Exactly. And I'm 2 seconds away from adding that link to the Word document that's in the chat. How to add.
So while he's doing that, just so you guys understand, because I had to wrap my head around it, everything you're doing as far as the browser is inside this app. Like you're not going to Google or Safari. Like you're doing everything that's online to buy these coins inside your Trust Wallet browser.
All right, so it's added now. All right. Any other parts that I might have missed, George? Because I can keep going and stuff like that, but can you still hear me, George?
Yeah, you're good, man. Everything's keep going. If you forget something, I'll let you know because it's like second nature to you. So I know, like me being new, it's a couple little things that I got stuck on.
Yep, perfect. All right, so continuing on. Right now, it's acting as if I'm not connected. So you click this connect button right here, and it asks you which wallet would you like to connect to, Trust Wallet. And now it's reading my balance. You notice right here where it says BNB. If I wanted to use the max amount that I have in there, you can do a mock scenario, like it's swapping it from one thing to the other. So make believe I'm going from BNB to USDC, which is basically like cash or money. Oh, so it has to be a minimum of 0.01 or more. So that's why it's not showing. So let's go to one of my tokens. So I have, which might sound crazy, but I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I have 1,349,000,000,000 shares of this token. So I'm hoping that goes to a penny. But it's so cheap and it's an upcoming coin. Notice it's only worth $47. So that sounded cool until I said that, the dollar amount. But the point being is when you have BNB and you click on it and you go to swap it to something, it'll have a value. So if I wanted to turn this $47 worth of super token into Safe Moon, that's how much I would get right there. An estimate of 8,104,000. There's no commas there, so I have to take a second to read that. So the next step would be changing. You see it says slippage tolerance. That's like when you buy a stock and the stock is moving $1, $1.50, $1, $1.25. So if you go to buy it for face value, it's changing every second. So you have to give yourself a buffer to buy it higher. So you go to the settings thing up here. That was right here. And you change your slippage to say maybe 20. And you could play with it a little. Sometimes you'll try it and it won't go through. And then you go 25 or 30. 20 should be good enough. So when you go to approve the token, the next step will break it down for you, like I said, with fees. BNB, cheaper fees. Pancake Swap and BNB, cheaper fees. Uniswap, Ethereum, more fees, and I'll show you that too. So right now, if I click send, I'm converting those coins and that $40 to SafeMoon. I did miss one step now that I think of it. Once you buy BNB, you have to swap it to the smart chain. So you buy BNB, once it hits, you swap it to smart chain, and it asks you to put the amount.
Have we tried just buying smart chain directly yet?
Oh yeah, and
that should work.
This is why you link up with people. So you can buy smart chain directly. Sorry, this is a 2-day habit that I'm trying to get into because I was doing it the long way.
Matt was taught to buy BNB, which is the right way, and then he was converting it to smart chain like he just showed you, but you're paying like a $2 fee to do that. So I kind of looked at it and thought, well, why can't we just buy smart chain and not even buy BNB? And he was like, shit, you know what, you're right, we can. So you should be able to just directly buy smart chain and avoid having to convert BNB to smart chain. Now, if you're buying BNB, Matt, you probably can't buy smart. You know how everybody's been buying BNB from other apps and bringing them over? Can they buy smart chain and other apps and bring them over, or no?
No, and that's why I'm still in that habit of buying BNB, because we do the workaround.
So normally, like, you can't buy smart chain anywhere else and bring it over. You can only buy BNB and bring it over. So if you're bringing BNB from another app to your wallet, you're gonna have to convert it to smart chain to go shopping on Pancake Swap. But if you're gonna buy the BNB, if you're gonna buy stuff in this app, when this is working again, just buy smart chain directly, and then you don't have to worry about converting it or paying the conversion fee.
Correct. So we showed you how to download the Trust Wallet, where you usually would buy BNB, swap it to Smart Chain so it could communicate once you're on the browser. So that was BNB and Pancake Swap. I'll go through the next step for Ethereum and Uniswap. And then I'll also say Pancake Swap has its own list. These are coins I've added. These are the ones you can't get predominantly on other apps. Right below that ZEP starts the ones you are probably familiar with, and you can get elsewhere.
Matt, should
So
we
that's-
tell them about, so do you want to tell them about the fact that the ones that aren't listed, they have to copy and paste the code for them to show up?
Yep, that's what I was about to lean into next. So you might wonder, okay, if it's not on this list, how do you make it get on this list? So good segue there, George. There's so much mumble jumbled in my brain. So good way to sort it out there.
You know what's cool, Matt? They've actually added SafeMoon since we started on Friday. We don't got to put the code in there anymore.
That's true. Yep. See, I forget that too. It's such a blur. I'm getting like 5 hours of sleep with this crypto craze every night, but for the better. All right. So if you are in your browser, you can search the internet in this browser, just like you do normal, which is good to get in that habit, because if you try to go to PancakeSwap outside of the browser, it will not find your money and it won't connect to your wallet the right way. It's just complicated. So if you were searching a coin, you would like click up here. Give me 1 second. So right here is a browser. So if I was searching for Safe Mars, which is one that had 650% day to day increase. Safe Mars coin. There's fake coins out there too, so you have to be very careful. And it's good to do your own research and find the website. So I'll do that first to kind of let you know that you want to find like a company. Like if you went to oldnavy.com, you don't want to just purchase stuff online all the time without finding some background. So this is Safe Mars. If you wanted to really look into something before you buy it, which I strongly suggest, other than me and George firsthand referring you to it, this is where you'll find the details. So this had a 400, it's at 400% today. It does dip a lot. So that 650 has dipped a little, well, a lot. This is the total liquidity, which is basically like the funds that are in there available to let people exchange. Market cap. Now, I don't know if anybody knows this, but what's really awesome about these coins is they are charging a tax when a purchase happens, and then they're redistributing each buy and sell transaction back to the holders. So if I went back to my list in my Safe Mars, you'll see I'm earning free coins every second because they're giving 2% back just for holding it long. They're trying to encourage people to hold it long. And they also burn tokens, so the value of it increases the more people hold it. So that way, if somebody holds a whole bunch of shares or coins, when they sell it, it only impacts it so much because they can burn the more people hold and the more people buy. So it's that's what they're calling deflationary, and they're calling it tokenomics, which is basically like rewards for holding and getting kickback. So you can see here, burn tokens, liquidity lock. That's basically when they start the contract and they write this up and come out with the coin. They lock in a certain dollar amount to secure the value of the coin, so it's not as volatile as a normal stock would be, where it's just maybe 100% shareholders or 80-20 or however that works. This shows what places they're listed on. You might get a coin that's only listed on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, which is where you do research and see where they rank. This listed on Whitebit. If you had a coin that said just newly listed on Whitebit, your coin might increase in value because that's like a Coinbase app. That's also like, it makes it more accessible. So there's already users on Whitebit. When they do an announcement on the app and say, hey, this just hit the market, that goes, parabolic and raises the whole coin price. So, just real simple, same thing when you are buying from someone and you're looking into them and who are they, where are they from, do this research and go to their website. So for Safe Mars, their roadmap looks like this. Q1, safe launch. They burn 53% of the total supply. So it secured and stabilized the market. They redesigned smart contract audit. A smart contract is basically that 2% tax or the 4% tax, 2% kickback. So that's them like kind of legally binded to follow that motto and metric that they start with. Q2, they're going to do a marketing push, which is most likely now. And then they have videos. So like what's a crypto coin and what's a community and what's a company? There's a group of people out there saying, let's come out with a coin. Let's, do some for charity. Let's give back to some to the people. So basically all of this is having more than just a company image. A lot of this is starting to stand for charity and other things as well. And there's a group or a team behind this, like any other company who's selling clothing or doing certain things, to then help other people come up with them. Like when you invest in Tesla or Coca-Cola or, CCIV or wherever you're investing your money in the stock market. So they're pretty much establishing that same foundation. I'm trying to click out of that.
Where's the code at, bud? Is it on there?
Oh, there you go. I went on my tangent. All right, so
I've been using that one website you told me. Isn't it the one that I have the app for here? The Coin Market Cap that has all the code.
Yeah. Yep. So that's another one too. That's basically, you can click on this. Those are links. So that's where you want to get the code. Don't, get them somewhere else and someone's like, referring and sending it. That gets really tricky. And that's how some people are sending money to the wrong place. So CoinGecko and that Coin Market Cap is really good for that. So this right here, CoinGecko, looking into SafeMars, look at how many zeros that has. So for like $100, you can get a couple million. For 200, you can get like $500,000. It just starts to get really crazy with that. And I'll tell you, and I could attest to it, which, we're all on here to make money, to figure out like how you can put in a little and get a lot. I have a family member who put $200 in and they're at $4,000. I have another family member that put $600 in and they're up to like, I think 8,000. No, I'm sorry. Yes, about 8,000. So there's power in these numbers. If you mess with the calculator and you keep saying, okay, what if we move over 10, it's like 1,000%. And $1 to 1,000% is $1,000. So 1,000 is to 10,000 and 10,000 is to 100. So it just starts to get really unrealistically like lucrative, and it just kind of doesn't make sense. But when you buy one of these coins and you see, look at this, in 24 hours, up 347, in 7 days, 631%. So, and every 100% is like a multiplier. So 600% is 6x your money. Sorry if my voice is getting like hyper because the numbers always drive me crazy in a good way. So this is where you go for all the info, but on this page is the code like George was talking about. So it's called a contract and a contract code. Notice the MetaMask symbol, which is the fox, and notice the Binance that we were just talking about. So you copy that code from here, you click out of it, you go back to PancakeSwap, you paste it in here, which I already have it, and you would add it. So let's remove it and do that over. So paste and add it. Now it's going to come up in your list. If you buy it, it'll be at the top of the list. If you don't and you just add it there, you will still have to like search in alphabetical order. So let's get out of that. Come on. So then you got to click the SafeMars. So let's pretend I'm going super token and click max. I can get, with that $40 that was in there, 137 million of SafeMars. And again, remember, slippage. I toy with it because not all of them are set at 20. So I try to go low first because remember, you'll get more if it's low. You get a little bit less.
11 or 12
more.
should work sometimes.
Exactly. So look, and whenever whenever that send button is blue, light blue, it's gonna go through. If it's not going to go through, or you need more network fee, like that BNB, if you see network fee in the middle of my screen here, then it'll say top up BNB, and then you have to go buy a little bit more BNB. I won't trade this because I'm hoping Super Token for that cheap price will go good. But you would click send.
Matt,
and once you click,
or instead of buying more BNB, you could also lower your amount you want, correct?
that's true. Yes. So say you had $10 and you're trying to buy $10 worth of something, but there's a dollar fee. Well, you have to go get $9 worth of it to leave room for that dollar fee. Uniswap is no different.
Do you think this is a good segue really quick before we get to Uniswap to show, because that's how you taught me to show them how to add it into their wallet after they buy it so they can see it, because you just showed them how to add it into there since you already have the code copy and pasted.
You're a smart man, George. Right on track.
Because I bought BNB. Well, I bought the Smart Chain, and it's showing on there. Do I have to move it from there to my wallet, or do I just leave it there on my trust?
You bought Smart Chain. You bought Smart BNB.
Yeah, Smart. I bought it straight. I got lucky, and I was able to buy it straight through Trust.
Nice.
The Trust wallet.
Okay.
And
so
it was just like a little window I had, so I took advantage of
it.
it. So I have it now. So when I do open my Trust wallet, I see it there. Do I move it from there, or it just stays there?
Leave it there. What George is referencing is you add your own watch list. You can buy a coin, and if you don't click this button at the top right with these two little sliders, right to the right of collectibles.
Yeah, you won't see your coin in your. You'll own the coin, but you won't see it in your Trust wallet until you add it.
Watch me make SafeMoon disappear by turning the slider off. Yeah. So what George is saying is that same code, after you buy it, you have to remember, you could have it in there and you won't even know. Paste the code and turn it on.
And there are some, like Poodle, for example, that even with the code pasting in there, you will not pull it up. And I had to actually create my own custom code in there. It was pretty easy. I went to, can you go back up there for a second? Matt, so where it says like search, well, you can't do it now, but if you would put the Poodle code in there, it would say doesn't exist. He doesn't have, you don't, because you already have it, but like, here, like, click that. Can you remove your Poodle, or you don't want to?
I don't, because remember you are having trouble adding.
No, it's all you got to do is paste the code into, like, well, I can't really show them, but there's a way to do it. It's really easy. I just did it today for somebody too, but
got it.
Once you go in there, you like Poodle's one of the ones that you can't find with paste and copy, which is very rare. So when that happens, it asks you, do you want a custom coin? Do you want to make a custom coin? There is a spot there you can copy and paste the code, and in that spot it actually does pull it up.
Okay, so you have to do that last deal, because I didn't have trouble with that until yesterday while we were on the phone. All right, good tip on that one. Should we stop for questions?
Yeah, so real quick, so all these coins that you're seeing, guys, in his wallet, except for Ethereum and like Smart Chain and BNB, they didn't exist in there. Matt had to manually put those coins all in there through what he just showed you. Okay, so yeah, let's stop. So we talked about the Trust wallet, getting it set up. Did you put the link up for the browser for iPhone?
I did.
Okay, so the link for the browser, and then there you go. There's Joel showing me. So isn't there a spot there that says like make a custom coin or something? Should be. But anyway, guys, so before we get into so right now, so Matt, let's tell everybody real quick, what coins can you buy through PancakeSwap? I know that have bought Pitbull, MRAT, Safe BTC. I bought Safe Mars, Safe Moon, and Elongate. Those are the 7 that I bought through PancakeSwap.
Yep. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other ones. I think I added like $20 of some because they just came out, and some of them tripled up, and I'm like, ooh, should have put more.
And there's ones like Poodle, Shiba, which you heard of, guys, Hoji, Freecoin, Safe Earth, and those you cannot buy in PancakeSwap, and those are the ones we're going to get into here in a few minutes that are bought through ShammySwap, or what is it called?
Uniswap. You were thinking of
Uniswap.
Sushi Swap because
thinking
Sushi
of
Swap
Sushi Swap, yeah.
is one.
Yeah, Uniswap, and that's using Ethereum, and those are the ones that have really expensive fees. Like I literally paid $53 yesterday to get the Poodle
Yeah.
coin, but it was worth it because it's already gone up, and I'm gonna make a lot of money on it. So there's no way around that. So does anybody have any questions? If you want to type them or unmute yourself, and there's gonna be a lot of you on here. There's like 68 on you here, and like another bunch on Facebook. But either unmute yourself or let's type really quick a question in the chat.
Hey Matt.
Hey,
Hey
how's it
Matt,
going?
this is Nick. Good man. I was driving George crazy all this morning because I was trying to figure out how to buy Smart Chain, and I have the Trust wallet already set up, ready to go, but it wouldn't. I was having the same issues this morning. I wasn't able to buy anything.
Yeah, well, I got
so-
stumped one time, and my brother figured out that last step. So thanks to him, and I'm hoping I can help.
So I ended up downloading Binance, and I bought BNB on Binance. So am I able to transfer that BNB on my Binance wallet over to PancakeSwap?
If you're a Binance user for about 2 weeks, I think they let you do it. I did the same thing my first week, and they locked it for 7 to 10 days because I think they needed the funds to hit the account, verify my ID, all this craziness. So Binance.us was not a great experience for me to do it. I would
Okay.
try it. The answer is yes. And then I see Eric asking about Bitmart. I would love to speak on that. You can buy
And-
SafeMoon that way, but I'll tell you why you shouldn't.
I did, and I downloaded Bitmart from what George told me, and I kind of stopped myself because I know it was European. It was all euros, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get on the call tonight and try to see if this is a good platform to use it on.
Yep. So yeah, definitely click to the withdrawal spot on Binance .us app and try it. It'll let you know if like these funds need to settle. If it
Okay.
says that, then you're stuck for 7 to 10 days, which had me really frustrated because I kept seeing coins go up, and I'm like, that could have been more by now.
Right.
But yeah, so if
Two
you need
questions.
to buy BNB, not to cut you off, if you need to buy BNB outside of the Trust wallet, I'll go through one of those scenarios.
Okay.
And it's a great workaround. And
Yeah.
George actually kind of like geared me in that way, which is so cool because it's like, you think you got it all figured out, you're helping someone out, and they're like, well, why don't you just try this? And I'm like, oh, got you. So pretty cool to have like a,
Yeah.
even
think,
dialect like this.
So there's two questions on the chat for a while. One is, Matt, I tried to push connect earlier when I was in PancakeSwap and it wouldn't allow me any tips for that. So Matt, I don't know about you, but I had the same issue. Sometimes once you initiate the trade in PancakeSwap, then it automatically unlocks the wallet when you go to swap. I've had that happen. So now that I'm connected once, I'm permanently connected, but I've seen that happen. Any advice on that? You know what I'm talking about? What you're saying there?
Yeah, so I would double check the network you're on at the top left. If that's not working, then honestly, I don't know that one.
Okay, so I've had that problem too, but I think Victoria, when I went to actually go do the exchange, it eventually connected on the back end. Also, do you have to change the wallet for Ethereum versus BNB? What is? I'm not sure what he means by that. It's not specific enough for me.
So I kind of get the idea on that one, but we didn't go through Uniswap yet. For Pancake, you had said that it automatically goes to Ethereum, and you asked them to switch us to Smart Chain. I
Oh.
think the question was, if you use Uniswap, does it automatically default over to
Okay.
BNB, where you need to manually
Yeah.
click it to
So
Ethereum?
that's the hard
I
part.
don't remember.
The crypto
Yeah.
talk I was trying to tell you earlier. Like he mentioned the word wallet, so it's really not the wallet. The wallet's Trust wallet. Pancake is Pancake. Wallet is wallet. So a lot of times when we talk about these things, they have to be real specific because it can be confusing. Like, so he'll probably write again what he meant. But to me, like
Yeah.
he's talking about the wallet. I don't know if he's talking about the wallet, PancakeSwap, but anyway, we'll figure that out. So any other questions
Got it.
real quick before Mac's gonna get into the Ethereum with Uniswap, and then we're gonna get into the backdoor stuff of how to get BNB into the wallet, and then we'll just go question and answer all the rest of the time.
Just one question, be quick. How do that link for the iPhone? How does
Yep.
that work? I just click the link and hit.
Yep. Click the link,
So I can
and
get
it
the
automatically
browser.
put a
Yes.
browser in your phone.
Yeah, that was like magic.
Or
I
it'll
sent
put it right to the app.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Instantly.
So George was like, dude, I don't see a browser. And I'm like, well, mine has it. So I searched it real quick on the fly and I sent it to him and he clicked through it and he's like, I got it. So yeah, click on that link and it'll communicate with it and it adds it. You know, Apple and iOS, they do these little weird fluky security measures and somehow they excluded and had to exclude the browser and not have it automatically enabled when you get Trust Wallet. So you have to go through that step to get it. Somebody asked about Bitmart. So I'll just speak to that real quick. You can get, yes, I'll repost the link. You can get SafeMoon on Bitmart, but Bitmart, there's two different parts to it. I transferred almost 1 billion shares over. When I transferred shares over, it took like 200 million off. So if you have SafeMoon, two things, don't transfer to Bitmart. There's a fee. It's like a tax, same thing. Because I still held the coin, maybe I got a little something back. But there's a price difference between Bitmart and the Trust Wallet. So what's happening there is they're trying to make sure people aren't doing what I call like retail arbitrage. You go to Kohl's and you buy something for 20 and you sell it on Amazon for 40. So at the end of the day, what they're trying to do there, and what it's not just SafeMoon. Some people got turned off by this. The community was kind of like, oh, why is there a different price? And they weren't too sure about things, but now they understand it. So basically, Trust Wallet shows maybe like a 2, like, so if it's at, it's so hard to say all the numbers, but like 5 zeros and then a 5, Bitmart might show 5 zeros and a 7. So there might be like a 20 to 30% difference. What they're trying to make sure people aren't doing is buying it here and then like transferring it there, and then it's a higher value. So what I didn't like about Bitmart and what I don't like about Bitmart is that tokenomics, that rewards, that kickback is not accumulating. It's not accumulating in Bitmart. So that 727 million shares that I have over there stay the same. And I'm gonna share my screen real quick so I can refresh in real time and show you how I'm getting like 10 million free coins like a day. And you know, maybe it's only worth like, you know, 0.00005 cents or 0.005, I mean. But when that becomes like a penny, if I'm getting 10 million pennies a day, I'm making a couple bucks a day, which could equal really well by the end of the year. So I'll share my screen one more time before I get into I'll share my screen one more time and I'll get into the Uniswap. And start broadcast. All right, so Trust Wallet. All right, so I'm going to have to share my screen, like the balance. So let me go to a cheaper one. So right here in Safe Mars, I got this for about, let's see, 900 and I added $1,200, and it's at $4,000. It's 366% up, and it's at, you saw how 10, it's a lot of numbers, but keep watching. It's not a magic trick, but 277, right? 10 billion, 277 million, 294. So someone bought and someone sold within that time frame. And when I swipe down, it just went up to 97, right? Now the dollar amount probably won't change because that's really like pennies. But as this 000, the cost of it, 0.0042 goes up, and say that was a penny, you would see a dollar fluctuation and stuff like that. So look at that, I'm at 303,000 coins now. So each day I'm getting more, and if this thing hits a penny or a quarter, or let's reference Doge, because Doge is amazing, it goes up to 48. You know, every 2 is $1. And look at how many free coins you get just for holding long. So that's one of the tokenomics things. That's the big kickback.
She's confused.
Somebody said it's confusing. How could I clarify? Is there something I could touch base on? I actually don't. I want all this to be as clear as possible. All right. I'll keep moving.
I guess. I mean, Matt. I guess if you're asking questions, I just want to understand. So you're going because there's a lot of names here, right? That I'm not familiar with, and probably like 90% of the people that are on here have never even
feel
tried
you on
something like this, right? So like, from my understanding, you go on the CoinGecko, and you pretty much research first what coins are popping, like what's out there, or
Correct.
right, what all the hype is first, right?
Yep.
So, and you're just like, just guessing on which ones to go with, like based on that page, right? On what you're just choosing one.
They also have
Got
ranks.
it.
They're also ranked.
There's ranks.
So-
So let me elaborate a little further. So, like for social media platforms, we know what movies to watch next, right? We know, where to shop or what events coming up. I guess one of the parts that I didn't fully communicate is Twitter, Reddit, and Telegram are pretty huge in conversations. And then, furthermore, there's Discords, right? And you can see what, in my eyes, are the streets talking. Like, what are they saying? Where are we going next? So we started off finding some of these coins, but as you go into the coin, you go to their website and then you join them on Telegram. When you're on Telegram, as I'm clicking it and it doesn't work, let me go to Telegram here. You can see what the community's saying and how many people are in that. So,
Okay. So Telegram is
on?
like an app, it's a third-party app, like it's a separate app just for like news on crypto.
it's like chatting, and it's for any use. But I'm only, as you can see, I'm only in crypto stuff. As George said, I'm like just
So those
all
are all the
day.
chats. Those are all the different rooms.
Yeah, this keeps bouncing around. But so that was Safe Mars we went to, right? So you see this after Edward is done typing at the top. You'll see there's like 25,000 people there. And you can go to the pinned message and figure out like what the admin of this coin, what's their main like links.
Focus.
That's
Okay.
you can get but you have to be careful. Like, please be careful. There's fake chats and there's fake stuff. So if I went to this Telegram and just stumbled upon it, not through CoinGecko and not through the website, then I really wouldn't. I would
It would be
backtrack
fishy.
it. Yes,
All right.
because
So unless
there
it's
is
on CoinGecko or which is the other one?
Coin Market Cap.
So unless it's on one of those two, you probably wouldn't buy into it. And initially,
I
like,
don't.
what are you putting in there? Because I'm assuming you made money, but you probably lost money on some coins, right?
No.
You haven't lost any money at all.
I
So
haven't either.
if-
I haven't lost anything.
It sounds fake. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was down 9,000 in the stock market, and I recovered all of that in a short week. And I'm 4x 2 weeks after that. Like people work hard for their money. You got families on here. You got people trying to just,
Yeah.
put groceries on the table and stuff like that. So I will not advise anything other than I would do for myself. So
Matt,
this
there's
is
so many zeros on these coins that it's almost impossible to lose money. They're like
that's
it's like they're
that's-
almost free.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be putting
That's
that
a
much
great-
into it in the beginning, right? You said you're only putting like $20 into it.
I spent
You know.
1,700 on Friday. I'm at 5,200 today, Eric.
On
I have
which one of these
screen-
coins?
What?
On which one? Which one of these coins?
Like 6 of them. On all of them have one up, and I went from 1,700 to. I've been posting it on Facebook in 24 hours. I was double my money. Now it's 48 hours. I've tripled my money. I wish I would have spent more, but yeah, I'm at $5,200 as we speak.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
and
And
my
when you pull
initial
out, is there like fees on this? Like, just curious. Like, if you were to pull
Yeah,
that
so-
out, how does it affect us? As far as like, does it count as an income, or we're gonna
Well,
have
nobody's
to like,
nobody's pulled out yet, but Michael and I will be pulling out on Wednesday. Just between him and I, we're doing a Zoom. Him and I, we're going to buy some coins and then we're going to sell them and try to cash out so we can come back to a part 2 of this because again, the longer you hold them, the more coins you get for free. The less capital gains tax you pay. You are going to pay taxes on crypto just like anything else. But we haven't really figured out the best way to today you look at my Facebook page, there's 15 different ways to do this. Matt's showing you what he does and what I do. But when it comes to selling them, let's just say right now, this coin, Safe Moon, I make $1 million today. I don't know all the answers, but I would probably convert it to Bitcoin, pay the fee, and then I would probably send the Bitcoin to my Cash App. And then from my Cash App, I would send it to my bank account. And then I'd pay the IRS down the road.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
You have great questions, Eric, and like I
I would like to put
George.
this would be dope to put this in a training, GK. Like, honestly, if we're going to put a part 2 of this way we're not like all scattered as far as like a process. It would be cool for people just to like tune in on this.
Bro,
And be like,
I spent 2 hours with Matt on Friday, and I've done this like for 32 people since Friday. It's crazy. That's so easy once you understand it. But you got to really be focused. Like, you can't be like on your phone, or you can't be like you got like I sat here for 2 hours, didn't even touch my phone. Except for I had a leak at an apartment. I made Matt. I was like, "Yo, you got to let me call this lady. She has a leak because if I don't fix this plumbing leak, I can't concentrate right now on this."
And just to answer your question, Eric, if you were cashing out this $46 right now, it would go into USD, right? USD and cashing out, again, like a separate card, goes here. If you were trying to put this to Trust Wallet, doesn't connect to my bank account. I don't even know if it has that capability.
No.
But I have crypto.com where I left the links for. That does connect to my account. So I would send this just like a Venmo payment, and they want an address, right? So let me go to crypto.com.
Or like I said, it's a Coinbase, right? Matt, you have Coinbase?
Yeah, Coinbase does allow you to do to and from. So you would search transfer deposit, right? Deposit crypto. Now you're doing what? USD. So we'll see if that's compatible or here. USD coin. That's like a US dollar. You find this is the wallet address to send it to, where I can then cash out. So I just copied it.
You're converting all your crypto on the wallet to US dollars, and then from there you're sending those US dollars to this place. So then this way you get it to your bank account, correct?
Exactly. So USDC, and remember we're trying to send it to the coin. Oh, Ty Lopez just emailed me. I'm joking. You paste that, and then you do your max amount, and then you send it there. And then, I'm actually going to mock the scenario and just see, there's a fee to send it. So no, I won't do that because it's on Ethereum network. But if it's BNB, it'll be cheaper. If you're sending, you're sending a good amount to yourself,
so
$80.
They're charging you close to like $40 to send that.
Ethereum fees suck.
Yeah. Ethereum fees are expensive.
Why is it so much?
Just the way it is, man. I paid $60 last night to buy Poodle. Everything else cost me $2. Poodle cost me $60 to buy.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
So is there a way to send that money over for free somehow? If you send it through Cash App first? You can't do that? You can't convert it
As soon as we
way?
make that capability, yes. Until then, no.
All right.
So but BNB would be cheaper if you were sending it. And then the same thing. This is your wallet. Remember your Trust Wallet. And then you would go crypto and search your account.
Yeah.
Wait.
So is
I'm
this
just trying
where
to find
we
a
would
way
buy
to
the
not pay
BNB?
taxes on them.
Good luck with that one.
If there's a way we could do it, I'd like to find a way. There's probably
Yep.
another app where you could like transfer it through, but I don't know, man.
Transfer it to an LLC or money and then make the purchase through an LLC.
Just deposit it to your nonprofit. There you go. But all right.
So you
Dude,
buy
I'd
your
like to sit
Binance
down with
coin, you buy your BNB through the crypto.com, and you can transfer it over to your Trust Wallet. Then you can go into the Pancake Swap, do all your purchasing after you search your Gecko due diligence. Then you can put it back into BNB, send it back to your Binance, to your crypto.com, and then from your crypto.com, transfer it to USD coin to your bank account. Full circle.
I would say that's too many steps, and BNB doesn't allow withdrawals. to the Trust Wallet. I tried it
The
yesterday.
only way you can not pay fees is if you do all this through your 401k, from what I read.
So
what do you mean, like from your 401k? Like, did you do it directly from Fidelity?
You can
Like
buy
when you're
crypto.
already
You can
logged
buy
in?
crypto from your 401. You can use your 401 account. I don't know. You have to have a good account, but you can use your 401k account, if whichever one, how they do it. I don't know because I don't have one of those. And you can buy crypto with it, and you can defer taxes till later.
Yeah, it'd be like a self-directed IRA, like Steve Lloyd does for his
Yeah.
his real
just
estate.
to get the BNB at this point, you get it through either Crypto.com, Binance
Guys.
US.
I spent $300 in fees on Friday. I'm still up $4,000. Come on now. What are we talking about here?
I just want to get
Yeah.
where do you get the BNB from?
Okay,
How are
yeah,
you
that's
gonna-
the part.
Out of the
That's the
$1,700 that I spent, $300 was fees. I only invested $1,400. I'm still at $5,200.
How are you getting through the KYC like verification process on Binance?
KYC. What's the KYC?
Like verifying that Binance BNB is able to be purchased in your location, your address.
VPN?
Like
Hey,
if you're in New York, Connecticut, some states you're not allowed to buy BNB. Are
Michael,
you
if,
strict?
sorry to interrupt. Michael, if you're confused, I actually do this for Forex. George, thanks for having this. And Matt, I really appreciate this, but this is actually a question that I do know the answer to. If you go to the App Store and you download, let me look real quick, Authy app, that's a KYC
Yeah.
verification app that'll let you put the address in and do the verification for whatever website you need.
So I have Authy.
Okay.
So Matt,
So-
What's the app called?
Authy?
Matt, did you know you can't buy B&B in New York?
Did not.
As soon as you put your
You can't
New
buy
York
it in
address.
several states. You can't buy it. Like it's the KW. I don't know what it stands for, but the KYC is like some law. I don't know why New York bans it, but a lot of states ban.
Even if
No.
you were on the crypto app.
It doesn't matter where you are because once you're on the crypto app, you have to verify yourself with an ID and an address.
Got it. Okay. Got it. So yeah,
So,
I don't.
even I used
That I don't know.
yeah, I switched off of VPN and all that type of stuff.
Got
And
it.
changed it. Just tried the passport
Yeah.
thing, okay, that you mentioned, but still.
So yeah, so
still,
maybe if we have a follow up, if you guys look into that and don't mind offering that information, because I won't have that advantage if I'm within the jurisdiction where I can get it. So I can't even toy with it if I
Seems like
want
I think it
to.
was Alex was talking. It seems like he knows he knew the answer to that. So that's it.
Got it. So to keep
done-
this move,
I
to
haven't done
keep
it.
this.
I'm sorry,
Sorry.
I haven't done it through Binance, but I've done it through separate trading accounts for brokerages because they usually require it. It might be a little bit different for Binance, but I know that Authy is one of the apps you can use to put your KYC in.
Well, it's a two-factor authorization. I don't know about.
It's
Binance,
basically, it's like two-step authorization. So like, let's say you don't have your computer.
Yeah.
Let's say someone has a hold of your computer. They can't get on your accounts, whether it be crypto or whatever brokerage you're using for regular trading or stocks or Forex without using your phone or a separate passcode ability.
Right. That's for like logging in and password encryption stuff, not necessarily like physical location address.
Got you. So I was going to show this a little bit after the Uniswap deal, but since I'm in it, what I do buy Bitcoin from here, and then I use one other app to buy Binance because just like I don't know the guy's name, he mentioned buying Binance here and then withdrawing it to Trust Wallet. I try.
Matt, did we lose you?
It looks like his screen is frozen. Maybe he got logged off. Let's see. Let me text him.
George, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Listen, I bought it was a BNB on crypto.com.
Yep.
I'm trying to move it to the Trust Wallet, and it's not letting me. And I think the guy earlier just said that I guess you can't do it or something like that. Is that an issue?
He's coming back on. Anybody know the answer? Anybody know the answer while Matt's logging back on? So Piero tried.
I think the answer is there's a difference between BNB and BSC. I don't know if that's the same correlation, but I think you need BSC, which is the Binance SafeCoin or something like that. I forgot what it stands for.
So BSC, you're saying?
Yeah. So
Okay,
because what I did is I tried to purchase Litecoin, I converted it to a different alt Litecoin, and then you need that switches to BSC, so you can go into Pancake and swap it for all these other coins. But there's a difference.
I tried on Bitmart, and I spoke with George this morning, and I tried to do like $200, and it kept on saying that it was the transaction was going. Then I got an email saying that it failed. So I already had crypto.com already downloaded and purchased it on that. But once I tried to send it to my Trust Wallet to start to buy the SafeMore, I couldn't do it. It wouldn't let me send it over. So it's like I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna with this money that's on that crypto.com.
Not to sound like this is a stupid question. I don't know. Did you make sure you selected on Trust Wallet the BNB coin and you selected because if you every single one of those options they give you is actually a different QR code. So you're not able to send like the Ethereum coin to BNB.
No, I did try to send it to BNB to the Trust Wallet on BNB. I don't know if there's an issue with the app at the moment, being that I'm not in the US. So I don't know if that's the issue. I don't know.
If you want, get my number from George and I'll connect with you on that.
Okay. No, because right now I'm using a VPN. So I'm trying VPN, which is basically it's changing my IP to the States, to try to get it in US dollar. Understand? So like at the moment, if I turn it off, I'm in the UK, so it's using like the British pound.
Yeah.
But so I put I think like 200 pounds on the crypto for BNB, sorry, and try to send it to my Trust Wallet, and it just wouldn't do it. Maybe I'm not doing it correctly, and the other gentleman said something about the BSC. Maybe that's the issue. I have no idea.
Got it.
But I would like to get the money out and switch over to the Trust Wallet.
Yeah, let me know if I could help with that, or maybe connect with the gentleman that said he could. If not, what I'll do, I'll try to move forward here because I just want to make sure I'm providing as much information as I said, I would do when George asked me to do this. But definitely good dialogue. I think it's easier to listen to the conversations and listen and learn from people versus just me talking the whole time. So that's pretty awesome. You guys are chiming in there.
Confusing.
All right. So, and sorry I got cut off there. I probably got the trial version of Zoom because my company has it and I'm logged in through my Gmail. So I was going to show Uniswap. So I'll do Uniswap and then we'll open up for questions or try to recap and make sure like you guys got everything you came here for. So sharing.
Matt, before you got cut off, you were talking about how to get BNB if you don't already have it in your Trust Wallet.
Got it. Good point. Important part. So I buy Bitcoin. Once I buy Bitcoin, since I don't have it in here, you would click withdraw. When you, I wish I had some there because then I could show you easier. I did a transfer earlier, but it still hasn't hit yet. Some of this stuff takes a little while, but you would withdraw it. You would add your Trust Wallet code in there and it automatically saves for the future. So once you buy Bitcoin, hold on, I gotta go over and see the other app. All right, so once you buy Bitcoin, you would send it to KuCoin. So Bitcoin on crypto.com, and then KuCoin does offer BNB, and it does let you withdraw it. So if you see BNB and it has a / BTC, what's on the right side is the form that you could buy it in. If it said BNB USD, you have to have it in USD to buy it. If it said USDT, which is another one, if it said ETH for Ethereum, that's the way to buy it. So I'm buying Bitcoin on purpose because I know this website, this app, lets you get BNB with Bitcoin. So once I have Bitcoin, I go in here and I buy the Binance. And once I buy the Binance, then I go ahead and do the same thing, which is transfer it out to the Trust Wallet. If that makes sense. So if you go to assets at the bottom right, it'll tell you what you have here. So I have $10 there. This is, what's on my list here. But if you notice,
just so I'm not confused, I think some people might. So are you showing us right now to the back way of basically getting the BNB to our Trust Wallet?
Yes.
Okay. Would you mind going over it one more time for like those of us that haven't seen this or heard of it?
Yep, got it. So step 1, crypto.com.
Yeah.
Now, what if you don't have an account? What if you don't have an account? How soon can you, like, once you do the verification, how long are you out for 7 days? Like the other one, the Binance one, or whatever it was? Or?
No, but my boy earlier I connected with did say there was like a 2 to 3 day verification for this app I'm on right now.
Yeah, it takes forever.
Okay. Yeah, so that definitely is a realistic expectation.
And for those of us that have, you're on Coinbase? Where are you on again?
This is crypto.com, but
okay.
you can buy it wherever you can transfer it out and then send it to KuCoin. It's all universal. I'm just going with what I know and what I use and what I'm verified with.
Okay, so you're buying now. You're gonna be buying what? Bitcoin?
You buy Bitcoin.
Okay, so buy Bitcoin.
And then, once you have it, you go to your wallet.
Yep.
I've been doing a lot of purchases this week, so I can't do it in real time. Okay. I'm actually at my cards max for the day.
Right, so there's your wallet.
Yep. So you go in it, and like that right there is an actual coin. So this would be Bitcoin, for example.
So now you want to transfer it, right?
Exactly. So you would click transfer. Now this is Crow, which is crypto.com's coin. So this is not Bitcoin. So this is just a reference to where you would go.
Okay.
This what I have in here is my referral money from when I signed up. It was $25, and at one point it went up to 75. So if you do sign up and get the $25, know that it can go up. But you would click transfer.
Okay.
You click withdraw.
Yep.
If this was BTC, Bitcoin, BTC, external wallet, and then you add your address in here. So all you have to keep remembering is from and to, output, input, just like depositing from a checkings to a savings.
Mm-hmm.
So say this is me taking the money from, I need to know where am I putting it to? What's the account number? So you go over to Trust Wallet.
Wait, I thought you were setting it to KuCoin though.
You're right. Told you 5 hours of sleep every day.
You can't. Why can't we send it to Trust Wallet directly? Is there a reason?
Because remember, we're buying Bitcoin to buy Binance when Binance is down on Trust Wallet.
Gotcha. Okay, so now you're gonna transfer this to like so. So KuCoin. How many day verification is that?
I don't think there was any days on that.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
I put up immediately. I just set it up now, George. It came up right there.
Perfect.
Immediate, you said?
The coin symbol is CRO, just to confirm. You're saying Crew CRO?
No, Crow was the example because I don't have Bitcoin to show you the real example.
BTC
real
is
example.
the real one.
You'll be buying BT.
Converting it to what? You keep saying Q? What is that?
KuCoin is the website where you have to transfer your Bitcoin to.
KuCoin is the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna write it down so everyone else can see it. So purchase BTC.
Yep.
So
purchase Bitcoin on the crypto.com, and then from there we're going to transfer the Bitcoin to KuCoin.
Yeah.
Hey George, I put a note in the chat. It's kind of right there. It's like 3 up.
Sweet, thank you. I appreciate that. You're like the moderator of this now. So then now, right here is your assets screen. So you can go home or you can go to assets, bottom left, bottom right. Assets is where you see most of like where you can do what we need to do. You could see main account and trading account. So when you first deposit this in here, it's going to hit your main account. And then you'll have to go.
What app are you in right now? Is this KuCoin?
This is KuCoin. If you see the green, it's KuCoin.
Okay,
And then
so you're not sending, like, just so I'm understanding, you're not sending from crypto to here. You're taking from here to from crypto, because you kind of like, I'm just making sure you're not skipping a step. Like, are you sending that crypto to this account or no?
Yes, you're sending Bitcoin to this account.
So do you want to show us how to do that, or and then?
It's a transfer wallet. So you're buying it on crypto, you're transferring it to this wallet.
Yeah, he was
ID.
showing us how to transfer it to the wallet by accident. I'm saying, but he should be showing us how to transfer it to KuCoin.
Does it have to come from crypto, or could it come from Coinbase?
It can come from either or. And to answer your question, George, I'm kind of getting to that, but there's one step before you do the deposit.
Got it.
So there's your main account and there's trading account. You can't buy BNB until you take the BTC from here and put it here. So my checkings and savings account reference, if you have money in your savings, but you have a check card to your checkings, you can't use it. So you kind of need to take it from out of play to in play, from savings to checkings where your debit card is connected.
But you can't do that until the money's transferred over, though.
Exactly. So yeah, so like this is all what if scenarios because I don't have a live BTC or coin in here.
Gotcha.
But you would take it from here and say make believe this was Bitcoin. Then you transfer it. You see how it says what it is from main account to trading account. So you're taking it from an example. I hope this doesn't confuse, but it clarifies in what we do deal with from savings to checking, right? So you click all. You would move all of your Bitcoin over from the main account to the trading account, and then you confirm it, and then it's transferred. Then once you do that, it's the coin is in Bitcoin is in play. So when you go to buy, this is the search field to buy BNB.
BNB.
Yep, you would go buy it in
no
Bitcoin.
clue about any of this stuff.
Anybody confused? I mean, I definitely got lost on this one, and I think we're going in a weird order. I think, Matt, we have to go back to crypto, show us how to move Bitcoin to KuCoin, and then from KuCoin, move it to the wallet, like in that order, I think.
Got it. Okay, so then maybe, and I apologize, maybe I missed this step. So assets, deposit.
Where are we right now? Because like I said, if we don't have these apps, we can't tell by looking at these.
Got it. It's at the underneath is 0.000.
What app are we in? Like, I can't tell what app that is.
It's just KuCoin.
Okay, yeah, I don't have KuCoin, guys. So like for me, and a lot of people don't. So if you show me an Apple logo right now, I can tell you it's Apple TV or Netflix or YouTube. But when we don't know these things and people watch this live, if we don't tell them what this is, they're not going to know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I referenced that a couple times though.
Okay.
So we got crypto.com going from BTC to KuCoin.
Okay.
From this to this. I mean,
I have an idea. Maybe it will help. Where do you find the wallet ID code on KuCoin so you can put it into the crypto.com?
Everybody's wallet address is different though.
Oh yeah, I guess you don't want to show us yours. Good point.
Yeah. Well, not even just that. It's like my code will get you to send
No, I know
money to
it's
me versus to you.
Where is it located on this app? Like if you were to click, where would it be found?
Got it. So from crypto.com over to KuCoin, deposit, and then you would deposit BTC. There goes your code.
Matt, can you do me a favor though? Can you show me on crypto how to move it over? That's the part that I'm not understanding because I'm not seeing that part. Maybe I'm just tired, but
yeah,
I'm not seeing how you're moving it from crypto to KuCoin.
This is it right here. I'm showing you right now.
Okay.
So right now, this is it. This I like.
Okay,
I appreciate I
so
appreciate
this-
the questions and stuff, but like now we're at the last part.
So this CRO wallet address, that was the address that you got from KuCoin, just so I understand.
Yes. So this is
Okay.
the from, and then this is the to. So you're taking Bitcoin from
Mm-hmm.
crypto app,
Yep.
and then you're sending it over.
Okay, got it.
Go to
to
your
here.
wallet, transfer.
Got it.
Yes, and
External
then
wallet.
exactly.
Same concept with Coinbase.
Yes, yes. And I needed to get to that last part
Add address.
in order for it to make the full circle. But your address will be different than mine, I'm sure. So don't use, if you see that code there, you don't use that one.
Hey Matt, so when you get into KuCoin, you transfer from your main to your trading account to make the BNB to BTC trade. Or
Yes.
to the BNB. Do you have to then trade it? Can you then move it directly to Trust Wallet, or do you got to go back to your main account?
You're so right. That's the next step. So you get it here, you make it tradable, you buy BNB, you put it back over here, and then you withdraw it.
Okay.
And that would be as simple as going to BNB and going from your main account, like you just said, and then you get your wallet address for Trust Wallet. So I know that's a lot, and I'm not trying to act like it's easy at all, but
Matt.
that's
Matt,
what's up, man.
okay. Hey, just a question for you. So I've kind of been in and out of this because I'm dealing with something here at my house. But so I have a Binance account, so I'm able to buy BNB directly there and transfer it out.
Yep, that's easy. If you have a workaround in any which way to get BNB to Trust Wallet, definitely do that. It could be from Coinbase, it could be from crypto, it could be from or crypto.com, the app, it could be from KuCoin. This might seem a lot more complex than it is, and in my opinion, it's annoying. And if I'm not trying to curse, but it's really annoying. This process right here is annoying, but so is seeing a coin move, 600%, and when you go to buy BNB,
It
the
blocks
site is down.
Exactly.
So, if you're doing this every day and you're like, ooh, today was game day, and look, it's available now. So I showed you the workaround, but it's usually easier to buy BNB. It's usually as simple as what you're about to see right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
That
Wednesday server down.
workaround was very techy. I actually cringed getting into it, and I apologize if it looked crazy and sound crazy, but it is crazy to get, and it is crazy to do. Yeah. So basically, usually you go to the Trust Wallet, you click BNB Smart Chain when Simplex is up and running. Smart Chain, you buy it. I don't know if I'm having internet issues.
No, it's back on again.
It's not actually up. Simplex is also down. which
Okay, so you would
Dope.
buy it there and do it that way usually, and it'll be here, and then you just go to PancakeSwap and you usually buy it. It's not this complicated, I promise, but when it's not working, it is a B.
Hey,
It is.
Matt. Hey, Matt. Stupid question. I'm sorry. This is good stuff. By the way.
Thank you.
I went back on to my Trust wallet. What's the difference between BNB and BNB Smart Chain? Are they one and the same? Does it matter if you buy one from the other?
It does, because the Smart Chain links it to where you go buy it. If you don't put it over to Smart Chain, it doesn't communicate to PancakeSwap. So it's like putting it in the middle pot. You know what I mean? Like getting it closer to where it needs to go.
So once Trust is working, whoever's talking, Nick, you could just buy Smart Chain directly. You don't have to buy BNB and convert it.
Yep. Buy BNB.
Next question. Okay. Smart Chain. Gotcha. Because I tried buying
Yep.
it and still.
Yeah, the only reason why we would be converting BNB over to Smart Chain is if we had to go through this lovely headache that we just talked about. Yeah. So hopefully we didn't scare everybody away.
Yeah, and it's still not available. It's been bad.
Yeah.
I think the third party's down, not the B&B, right, Matt? It's probably the third party that's down.
Yeah, because MoonPay,
BJ
which is
said
another
too, right?
one, let me do it. Yeah. So.
What was that
But
called
yeah,
again?
so-
Sync something?
Simplex. Just think of herpes. Don't forget it. That's how I remember it. I tried to word associate. I was like, how do I keep remembering this? Oh, herpes simplex.
You crazy.
It works.
So Uniswap is Ethereum, and you would simply buy Ethereum, and then you see I have Ethereum there, and then you put it over to these top 1, 2, 3, 4 codes are coins that I don't remember if all of them are not available, but if you want to write these down, these are projected to do well. Yeah, Safe Earth is sister or brother of Safe Mars.
Just take a
So
picture
Safe,
if you guys want.
yeah, Safe Earth. Actually, they're really cool because they donated $75,000 to ocean cleanup, and they let the community in Telegram pick what they're gonna do to help Earth. Yeah, and they did like a plastic pickup on Twitter, and then they gave people Ethereum if they posted and got picked to win that contest. So some people got paid like $2,000, $1,500. So again, a lot of these coins have like a movement, a community behind it. Yes, you know, the company's making money, but so are you, hopefully. And then on top of that, there are cause behind it. The second one, Poodle, that one had somebody who owned it, and then they like abandoned the project. So now a new team picked it up because the community kept it going. How about that? Somebody owns a company, they're a boss, they walk away, and the staff says, we'll run this business.
Pick it up.
Yeah. So the really cool thing, and I told George about this, the second one, is the new team is creating a second version of Poodle. And what they're doing, if you buy Poodle V1, version 1, they're matching your dollar to version 2.
Oh, okay.
You're going to get double the money. Now, I was on the call with them, and like a Telegram. I don't have like their phone number, but they were in a Telegram chat, and I was picking their brain, and I challenged the crap out of them because I'm like, wait, I got some money in here. Which project do I stick with, the first version or the second? And my biggest thing was people follow brands and they follow logos. And I was like, well, who keeps the logo? The first version or the second? And the guy almost didn't want to answer. And he was like, it's funny you asked that. We've been talking about that. We'll let you guys know. V2 is keeping the logo. V2 should be the one that succeeds. So in 2 weeks, this first version will go away, and they don't know exactly what will happen, but they do encourage you to sell it as fast as you can. But you're going to get your match for your dollar on the other V2, and you should transfer it over and, try to reap the benefits of that. And then this coin, we didn't go over this, but CoinMarketCap app is amazing. All those alerts you see at the top, I'm following those, and then I allowed for them to send me alerts so I know when something's going up, something's going down. If I have something and it goes down and I have money on deck, I'll go ahead and buy it so then I can kind of get another gain or percentage. So I'm going to the
Do you have a list
one.
of coins that you think we should watch that you wouldn't mind like composing in some kind of document that you can send GK or something?
Yes, I could do that.
Oh, nice. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yep, no problem. So this is my watch list. I don't own that first one, but I got the first two at the top. I don't have MIB. I have Safe Moon. That one's amazing. Safe Mars. Somehow it's running with Safe Moon. It's having good days when it has good days. Sometimes some of these coins are correlated. Elongate. I don't know if anybody heard about that. Elon Musk, he tweeted, if there's if there's ever a scandal or something, go ahead and name it after Elongate or whatever. And they came out with a coin with it. And, something like this, for example, 64% today, 72% in 7 days. That number seems fake to me. I can't wrap my mind around 690,000%. So I think it's fake, but I think it's definitely real when you come from 0.00 and a bazillion zeros and one. But so that's the coin. Same thing, like to find the code on this app, you can find codes too. So if you search down further, you'll see the code right here. And this app is verified, and this app is official, and you can check websites from here. You can go to Reddit, Twitter, you can go to chats. So this is a good way to do your due diligence and see if it's something you should invest in.
That's CoinMarketCap.
CoinMarketCap, yep. And another cool thing, you add your coins, right? But when you do a purchase, when you buy something, you can add what you got it for. So you can add a new asset and say you bought, I don't know who's not in mute there, but say you bought Bitcoin at a certain price. You bought 1 Bitcoin at
since you're the host, you have to go to the since you're the host, you have to go to the participants, click it, and then mute all.
Oh, got it. Got you. I'll do that in a second if it gets loud. So you basically, what I'm trying to say is when you make a purchase in a transaction, you can put how many you got and what price you got it for and at what time. From there on, moving forward, it's going to track if it went up 1% for you or not. And then it'll tell you at the top what you're up. So that's pretty cool.
Quick question on the trust account. It asks, do you have a wallet or not? So is it importing from a different space or are you creating a whole new account when you open up the trust account?
It should be the same one. And you're just connecting it to what you have in here.
Nico, give your one, please.
Let me give you an example. I have Coinbase. So when I open up Trust, does Trust communicate with Coinbase and get the information from Coinbase, or should I just act like it's a whole new wallet separate?
You would have to transfer stuff from Coinbase to your Trust wallet for it to recognize when you're purchasing here.
Okay.
Yep. No problem. Good question. So I don't know what else I should or could cover. I guess the last part would be buying Ethereum. There's multiple different Ethereums. This won't be confusing. This won't be crazy like the other stuff. But here goes Ethereum. Yeah. And you click on it and you would buy it. And yes, it's through Simplex. So is it Simplex or MoonPay?
That's
There's
MoonPay.
two different ones.
It's MoonPay.
MoonPay, okay.
That'll work,
so
actually. That one I helped somebody do today, but it's been like 4 hours. That it hasn't like moved over yet. So maybe they're just slow today.
Yeah, so that's one thing I would say. Don't get like too worried, even though it's natural and I still have my moments. If it takes like 10 or 12 hours for some of this stuff to transfer over when you make a purchase. I bought Ethereum last night to buy Poodle because I had Poodle and I sold it. That's when the team, didn't stay with the project. And then I listened to Telegram on Sunday and I heard about all the news and then I want it back in. So I bought Ethereum at night. Supposedly, if you try to buy it when the network is less busy or less congested, the fees can be cheaper and it can go through faster. And take that with a grain of salt. That could be hearsay, but I did notice a change or a difference in the fee when I purchased at different times of the day because I did mess with it. So you would purchase Ethereum here, and then it will hit your account in however long it takes. But once you get it, you get a notification at the top. It'll say smart sale or sale contract executed, and you swipe down to refresh this. That little wheel at the top, that's to refresh. Once it's in there and you go to your browser, you just have to remember, don't go to PancakeSwap for Ethereum. I was trying to do that, and that's why I needed my brother to help me with that last step, because I didn't realize PancakeSwap for me is only Smart Chain, and Uniswap is for Ethereum. And you notice that you always look at the top left. and make sure it's on the right one. Mine already are going to the right one. I don't remember if it was preset or defaulted to that or not, but at the end of the day, just follow that motto. If you could write it down or screenshot it. And then you would simply go to Poodle. It'll read your balance of how much Ethereum you have. And then you go to Poodle, and then it shows you how much you can get. And then same thing with the slippage. Try to mess with it, 11% or whatever you want to do. And then confirm your swap. And look at this, network fee is astronomical right now. One more good thing about Poodle. Poodle's straying away from Ethereum, and they're going to PancakeSwap. And I don't know if you noticed, PancakeSwap's BNB charge was way cheaper. So that means the money's going to go directly to the cap, the market cap, versus to the fees. And remember, there's a tax every time someone makes a purchase. So that goes redistributed to you getting free coins. So the Poodle V2 is supposed to blow up because of that change. So I don't know. And I can keep clicking around and giving more details, but I'd like to check back in and make sure I'm covering all bases.
Great.
This is a lot, but you can make a lot. I'll be clear on that. Which is
Matt, just to
definitely
confirm,
worth
I think I heard you say it before, but you 100% can purchase, or if you have already Bitcoin on Coinbase, you can transfer that to the KuCoin wallet?
Yeah, there's a withdrawal part on Coinbase. These pop-ups are getting annoying.
You're saying you
Coinbase.
could, it's the same fees, or is it, do you know if it's like more or less expensive?
I didn't do too much that way. I'll be honest, and this is part of why I'm motivated to show people. I did $1,000 in crypto. It went to 3,000. I moved all of that into SafeMoon, put more money into it, and then that's where everything went crazy. I had stuff in here. I had 700 or 800, but these mainstream coins, they're great. But when the market's down, as you can see, market's down. Like,
Yes.
Look at this. These are all, and I don't know, if everybody on here knows how to read this in the sense of like really quick, right below the dollar is the percentage it's down. So you look at this, right?
What are you showing now?
Yeah, you're not seeing it.
I'm showing, oh, you can't see it?
No.
No, we
Oh,
can't see it.
shit. I stopped sharing my screen, my bad. You're just looking at my face like, oh, check this out. 1 second. All right.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So this is what I was scrolling through. It's pretty ugly. Look at how much the market's down. Actually, at the top, I think it shows. Oh, no, it doesn't show. So 14% down, 3.
Your
Just look at all the
prices.
red. What's that?
You go on prices, down to the bottom prices, it'll say how much the whole market is down.
The market's down. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to click around too much yet, but thank you, definitely. I'll do that in 1 second. So yeah, look at this is all down in red, right? And let's go to prices because this will show you how the market's trending, kind of like the Nasdaq, the DJI or DJI, and all that fun stuff. So this is good. I did, make a couple bucks and things were good, but for me, what got me fired up, what got George in the green from day one, he didn't have to go through the craziness I went through, was messing with the coins that launch and the coins that are out there with the community backing.
Take a slow
What was I want to show? Okay, so this is what I want to show. So look at the coins I have and their percentage. On the market's down day, SafeMoon's up 140 today. Mars, 367. Elongate 60. Free coin's down 10%. But this coin, free coin, I got for 385 and it tripled in 5 days. And Shiba Inu, I got for 125. It's at 485. VanCat, that one did go down a bit, but just like stocks, when you diversify your portfolio, if one's up 800 and one's down 400, 800 plus 400 is 1200 divided by 2. That's your average of. So technically not down. Pitbull I bought for $60 and it doubled. And then I added like 40 more bucks and then it went up to like 4. It had like a crazy, crazy day. In here, you can find charts too.
What?
This, I'm gonna have to mute all.
What? Where are you going?
Behind the door.
For what?
George, where do I go to mute all again?
For what?
Check something.
For what?
Guys, if you're muted, please mute yourself. Thank you.
All right, I can't find it. Thanks, Eric. So Safe BTC. I think George, did I help you get that one?
George, you gotta unmute yourself, GK.
Yeah. You helped me get BTC. Yep.
All right, cool. So he's up 244 on that. That's how he's winning. All I want is a Big Mac. Actually, I don't eat that, but I'll take some Chipotle. Zep. This one is funny because I just kind of bought it for $25 and it's at 75. So, but look at that. Like, how cheap is that? You really can just toy with this. And I like GK's approach. He was just like conservative and just wanted to feel it out. That's your deal. Like, you got to feel this out. This is your money. This is your future. This is, whatever you're doing financially. So take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt and research and dive in as much as you can. If we have a follow-up, I'll be more than happy to provide insight. I don't know, maybe an email address. I'll give that to you guys. You guys can inquire, and I'll help as much as I can. But yeah, so this market, the market's down and these coins aren't. And there's probably more out there that I can't really follow. I just got an idea. To follow these coins as far as chart wise, they're not all on coin market cap. They're not all on there. So like if I searched Safe BTC, it is there. Let's try to search Poodle. I'm trying to show you where you could find the chart. Okay, that's all.
We just need one of these coins to pop, man. It's game over.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine if one of these went to a penny? You had 200 million shares.
Exactly. Yeah, and let's do the numbers on that. You have 1 million shares that you got for point. Let's do 5 zeros. 5 zeros, 9. That's $9. That's crazy. And then that 1 million shares goes to let's just get. Well, actually, I want to be a little bit more conservative. I had 5 zeros.
0.003.
Exactly. Let's knock out from $9.
Damn.
Sounds fake. That's how GK's up, Eric. I know you, and I love those conversations where someone's like, hold up, how are we really doing this? How are you up? Were you down? I like that because it's true. It's like it's straight to the gut. Like, okay, what's the catch? Well, the thing is, the catch as a pro is it's 0.00001. And you get a lot for a little, and when it moves, because people can afford that, or everybody's on the same mission. Let me get 100 million, because if it does like Doge did, I'm a millionaire, stuff like that. So back to what I was saying, Fast Moon, when you search it on CoinMarket, it's not there. So if you go back to, this is going to be a silly name, but this is called a PooCoin app, and it's a chart for what they call shit coins, because people are throwing shade on these coins, because there are some shady people out there. They do what's called a rug pull, and they spruce up the price, and then they take, everybody sells at the same time. So that's why I stress the importance of you doing your market research. Yeah, let me get the code here first. So say we did Fast Moon coin. Fast Moon coin. And I'm looking for BSC scan. Notice I skipped all of this. I'm not familiar with that, so I go to what I do know. This gives you a breakdown, and I will write this website down, plus I pinned it on the Word document. So this would be this coin, 62 people hold it. Actually, that's not a good one.
Let me just ask the question. Hey, I put $150. I spent $150 and I only got 123 in my Smart Chain wallet. That's because you got to pay the third party, the merchant service fee. It's like 20 some dollars, plus the swap fee and everything else. I mean, yeah. So you're going to pay a little bit of fees to convert that money. I think I converted $1,000, guys, the other day on Simplex, and they charged me. They only gave me 890. So they took $110 for the conversion from US dollars to the BNB.
Exactly. So I just copied the code from CoinGecko for, is this really called shitcoin? All right, well, we're gonna go check shitcoin. Listen, we gotta wake people up, right?
That's crazy.
So let's see if this chart comes up for, this will be the live chart showing the movement. So here goes like stocks. So it's at 0.24. And sure enough, this thing's at a quarter. It hit 26.5. So when you can't, my whole point, if you can't find a chart, you can go to PooCoin.app and then you paste this in here. Or when you do your search, you can search the coin name, like Safe Moon coin, and then PooCoin.app. Yeah, because sometimes when you paste the code in there, it doesn't come up. So most of the time it does, and then it takes you right to it. Notice how it's pasted in there already.
Eric has a Zoom in 10 minutes on here. So we have like 10 minutes of quick questions. We can always do a part 2 follow-up at another time. Matt and I can talk about that.
Appreciate it ahead of time, Matt. Covering all this stuff.
Thanks for your time.
No doubt, man. I know it's a lot of information, but like George said, we could follow up, and I hope people can get a little something in here and experience this.
Yeah, we got 11 minutes. We got plenty of time for questions. 11 minutes.
Where is this document? Sorry, ask a question. Where's the Word document?
The Word document? I'll paste that again. Let me go. Am I sharing my screen still?
No.
Good. All right, so I'm going to the Word document. I had a couple people say thank you. You're welcome. I do appreciate it. Sorry that one part with the workaround got a little crazy, because if I didn't know it, it would have had my head spinning too. So, and I like communication to be clear, but that is a headache. So I'm pasting the link right now. I'll do it a couple times to kind of.
Hey, I joined kind of late. Matt, how long have you been doing this?
Wrong
And
person.
what do you have to say about taxes?
Taxes. So 2-part question. I've been messing with stocks for about a year, and as far as crypto, it's been on a spectrum, let's say 6 months, but not in this form or fashion. Crypto.com, that app, roughly 4 or 5 months. Coinbase was the first one I got into, and my first purchase was like Doge and BTC. As far as taxes, my experience with taxes is more stocks related. I downloaded my 1099 from Robinhood, and when I went to TurboTax.com, they actually let me log into Robinhood from that, and it extracted all the data that it needed to say what was a personal gain, what was a short-term hold or a long-term hold, and what was a wash sale. Because if you sell a stock and you buy it back too quick, it's a wash sale and you can't have it as a write-off. So that my experience is with that. But as far as crypto, there was a separate 1099 form from Robinhood, and I uploaded that too. And for me, I didn't see any change in what I owed, because I traded too much and I had a lot of wash sales and I did not come up on stocks. Now for this, talk to me next tax season and I'll be able to file and let you know my experience. But I'm with that being said, I'm hoping that they have the same ease of doing business for me to get my 1099 or to plug and play into TurboTax. But at the end of the day, for me, I have a small business and certain things are write-offs. people get scared with, putting up money, buying stuff, and doing something different versus clocking in, clocking out. And, there's always the naysay stuff that's like, oh, yeah, but then you got to do your taxes, and then you got to, all that stuff's going to exist. This has existed for years. I would not discourage you from trying to make some money and then seeing at the end of the day, what's the repercussions on the tax end. But a lot of things are protected, and a lot of things do kind of like go better than you expect. So very great question, but maybe I'm too optimistic.
I saw an article. I don't know how real it is, but I saw an article. I mean, it was an incredible article. They said it was as of March 2020. It said the federal government does not collect taxes on cryptocurrency that was bought with U.S. dollars. It says something like imaginary currency bought with U.S. dollars, but it was like an actual. So I don't know. You have to talk to your accountant, but there's this split. There's BJ. Have you done any research on that?
They do, George. They just don't know how yet. So they're actually doing a whole bunch of research trying to figure out how people are getting crypto and trying to figure out their wallets because it's tougher to track.
Mm-hmm.
But they want the taxes. They just don't know how to get it yet.
Yeah, that's kind of like when you sell on e-commerce. They didn't know who to tax, who bought it from Georgia or who sold it from Pennsylvania. I'm sure they'll clamp down on that, but it took almost 5 years for them to say who gets what's the state tax and all that. So, I mean, look into it. Let me know when you find out, because I'm hoping to come up this year, and I'm hoping to pay my taxes with the come up and not be phased at the same time.
I remember when I was asked, I was hoping to pay $100,000 in taxes. Last year I paid $240K in taxes total. So let me tell you, when you have $240K in taxes you're paying, you got your exotics paid off, you got rental properties. It's not a big deal, guys. Like, I don't give a shit if I pay $500,000 in taxes. The more taxes I pay, the more money I make. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I want to try to write things off, but it is what it is, man. I pay more taxes than people make. Only 4% of Americans make $200K a year. Google it right now. I pay in taxes more than what 96% of America even makes.
Just one thing. The maximum amount of taxes you pay on gains will be 20% on capital gains.
Yeah, that's like a paycheck. Go ahead and take your 20. I already get that every.
But most people will only pay 15%.
What's the difference between that 5% there?
I think I paid that much tax in my last relationship.
So it's based on your total income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
you said 20% and 15%. So what's that 5% difference?
So for example, like once I hit over 448,000, I go up to like the highest bracket at 45%, but it goes in tiers. So if you make 25,000 a year, it's like tiers. As you keep getting up, that portion gets. So it's not like I don't pay 45 of all my income, but it comes out to like 45 federal, state, whatever. Once I hit over like 440, so it's like tiers.
Yeah.
Got it.
I can get the ranges for you.
If anybody wanted to watch this again, it's on my Facebook page, by the way. I know, I think Nico was putting his kids to sleep, so he missed part of the workaround. That part's a little bit hard for me to understand too. Like, I just downloaded this KuCoin app, and I'm completely lost on it. Like, I logged in, I got it, but it's so unuser friendly to just I'm trying to figure out how do I even put money into this thing. I mean, we'll talk about it later, but I'm just saying. So there's gonna be some, I'm hoping that the simplex herpes thing goes back up.
You click deposit to put it in, and then you transfer to switch it from main to trading.
Yeah, and I'll be honest though, George, I click around on that, and I still get confused. But I keep clicking and trying.
So look, I got this far. I clicked on deposit US. Oh, yeah, that's not USDT. US. Let's see, deposit, and then what? US dollar.
Then you take your, let's say you're depositing it from Coinbase. You take the Coinbase, copy and paste the code into Coinbase.
Right. Okay, I forgot. I can't buy stuff on here. Okay, yep, okay.
Yep. So.
And then you transfer it from your main to your trading, and then you can convert it on KuCoin to BNC or whatever, BSC, BNB, whatever you want.
So you guys might want to come up with a strategy. Like I told Matt, listen, man, I'm frugal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm seeing dudes on Facebook who make 1/10 of what I make in my life, and they're buying more shit than me. That's fine. I do this for fun. I don't need to get rich on this. So if it comes, it comes. I mean, if it comes, I'll probably buy a Lambo with the money anyway. But the point is that my strategy is right now going to be, I'm going to put $1,000 a month into this. I mean, right now I put in almost $2,000. I think I'll start with a $3,000 investment by the time I'm done next week. 3,000, 3 to 5 in, and then it's just going to be $1,000 a month for me. So figure out what what you can afford. I mean, at the prices that we're talking, $100 gets you some hundreds of millions of shares of some of these coins.
I wanted
There's some
to-
people saying, "Oh, sorry, go ahead."
No, I just wanted to follow up on what we were talking about there. I have a Binance account. I was messing around with this cryptocurrency last year, and I was fortunate enough to get a Binance account. I swapped out a bunch of stuff, Tron, Stellar, XRP I've owned, and I ended up in the wallet on Binance with a whole bunch of fractions. I had a lot of fractions. They had a button where I could push to take those fractions and turn them
Yeah.
into BNB.
Yeah, it's
I
called the
put
dust.
that- I did it in January, and now I have all those fractions. It's almost $400.
Nice.
Nice.
So we got to jet off here because the meeting for Eric, they're actually getting on. So we
Thanks,
got a lot
everybody.
done today. Matt and I will be talking this week. Maybe we'll do a part 2 next week for you guys.
And please,
Thank
you
you
can hit
guys.
them up with suggestions and stuff like that. I want this to be like
Exactly.
directed to where you guys want to go with it. So,
Okay. Yeah. If you guys have any direction,
Thanks, man.
any suggestions, inbox me, and then we'll try to put something together for next week.
Okay, good night.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Matt.
good night. Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Getting a lot of thanks. You're welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.